Okay, here we are. We're doing a glute circuit for my mom, and we're actually doing these kind of all in one rack, just in case the gym's ever busy, which it is today. This just shows a really good setup for it. So go ahead and start, Mom, when you're ready. So the first exercise is an RDL, which is a Romanian deadlift, and this targets the upper hamstrings and lower glutes. And she's just going to bring the bar past her knee, up and squeeze. So her target is to squeeze down in here, not in her lower back. Typically on these motions, the bottom is the heaviest portion. So when you have the ability to add the little bands in like we have here, this actually adds tension to the top, and it gets you a better glute emphasis rather than free weights, so it's a good option. So she's going to be doing 10 reps, again focusing on the lower glute, not the lower back. So this helps with conventional deadlifts, but also really helps with aesthetics. So this helps people get that kind of glute pop out of the bottom. And this makes sure that you grow the lower part of your glute, not the upper outer portions. So she's got 10 reps in there. Then we're going to use the front side of the rack, and we're going to do barbell hip thrusts. So we have our bench pad here, kind of normally you use this for box squats, but we threw this pad on there. She has the bar set up with bumper plates, gets it high enough that she can roll it over her legs. And then she's just coming up and getting a good squeeze. So as she comes up, again, she's trying to like tuck her hips underneath her. And that's, again, going to help her emphasize on that lower glute portion. So rather than focusing on lower back or upper glute, we want this lower portion right there. So for each of these movements, we're going to be doing 6 to 10 reps, which is very heavy. But the benefit is since we're doing these two movements, and we'll show you a third one here in a second, since you're doing 3 movements that are all focused on the same muscle group, it actually is better to do each of them heavier and lower reps, so that we can get more muscular damage. So now we're going to come across the gym, and we're coming over to our 45-degree hyperextension, which is this thing right here, this black thing with the pads. So, and she's going to be grabbing those dumbbells and doing it with weight. So this motion, again, is the lower glute rather than the upper glute. So she's going to hold the dumbbells. She keeps this part flat, but she's not squeezing through here. She's actually stretching these muscles and pulling herself up by a contraction right there. So this is going to, again, help the lower part of the glute grow, not the upper outer portion. So a lot of times women accidentally train the upper outer portion of their glutes, and it makes their glutes look really wide. So all 3 of these exercises are good for that kind of booty pop, to get the booty to grow that way rather than widthwise. So all of these are done for 10 reps each, 6 to 10 reps. And you do want to use weight to make sure that rep range feels very difficult.